Evening, guys and girls. How are we all doing? Hope we're all well. Welcome to another Viewer's Choice show. So that means it's a Tuesday. Crikey, week's flying already.
It's fun time.
Right. So, I've got a top board. Happy days. As you can tell, I'm well prepared as per. Lots to show you tonight. It's all going off. It's all great. All I can say is...
What, I had a fucking bollocks.
Good evening. Alright, so who've we got in? Mr. Mackenzie, good evening, Mr. Kempin. How you doing, sir? Hope you're well. The Governor. Hope you're well, Captain.
Fantastic.
Joe Fisher, good evening. DJ Vinyl, hope you're good. Booty Loot, how are you? Hope you've recovered from the other day. I have to say my legs were absolutely killing me when I got home. Well worth it though, well worth it. Ian Shaw, good evening. Mr. Duffy. At Nettleton, Martin, Mark, good evening. I'm not showing you that on a live stream, Mr. Mackenzie. I don't care how much tea there is in China. Yes, you will never see my twanger. That is, of course, on the pay-per-view later on. Get your credit card ready. Right. So, yes, I'm going to start you on... Let's start you on this screen, show you this little bit of fun that I've had, and then yes, I will show you everything you could ever want to know. See. So anyway, the iPube. Past couple of times I've booted it up, it's had intermittent issues. So if anybody ever thinks, you know what, it'd be a great idea, a real hoot to buy my own fruit machine, my honest advice would be, don't fucking bother. It's just not worth the hassle. There we go, that's what it's saying at the moment. Checksum error, package verification failed. No idea what that means. Yeah, it's just fucked, I think. It did have a Windows blue screen of death, and then I rebooted it, and then it came up with that error message. It came up with a totally different error message the other day. So yeah, it's just a little bit fucked at the moment. I will try rebooting it, and we'll see what happens. We can watch it together, watch it try and load, and give up and ultimately fail again. I know, my package is fucked, isn't it? That means you need a new one. Hope you're insured. Good evening, not so great one. How are you? Hope you're good. Yes. So anyway, yeah, you don't really care about that though, do you? What do you want? What do you want to see? I don't know. Is it that? Is it that you want to see? Oh, what is that even? That looks like it might be. It might be the beginnings of a roller coaster app, maybe. Right. Just while you lot sit there for one moment, we'll open up the iPube. Turn the motherfucker off. There she goes. As you can see, the top screen has stopped updating again just because it's a bell end like that. And we'll turn it back on. Let's see what happens this time, shall we? Apart from fuck all. When does Roller Coaster come out? Well, it's not ready, as you can probably tell. It's not ready for public consumption. But there are a few bits of it that work, which I will demonstrate in a moment. Deactivate that, reactivate. I think that's okay. So yeah, let's see what we get. Will it be a blue screen of death, or will it be something a bit more imaginative? Good evening, Dan. Hope you're well. I don't mean dangly balls actually in this instance. I mean 3s and 8s. Good evening, sir. Hope you're well. I do believe on the last show, Dan, I mentioned to you about the potential for a trip over to Fareham. Don't know if that's something you're still interested in. You will have read on Dave's waffle that come on, Cashman, get your words out. That Fareham is no longer a 24-hour site, but by the good grace of the young man that is Mr. Jack the Arcade Master in his previous life, he has agreed on that evening to keep it open till 11 for us. So again, the offer is there, sir. There's no pressure if you're happy in Bognor or you want to go back to your room or whatever, you know. But the offer is there. If you do want to jump in with any of us, we can obviously make sure we've got space, and you're more than welcome to come and join us. That goes for anyone else joining, so chill. It's open to you, sir. Danny Griffin, I believe, will be there as well. So yeah, this is it, Mr. Mackenzie. I need to have a word, but bless him, as I saw Dave today, and if you've not already, have a watch of his video after the show. Have a watch of his video today, and you know, he does make note of that on that you know, he sounds a bit down, but he's good. He's okay. I think he's just tired with the number of parties he's had to put on over the past sort of 3 weekends. Obviously, we've got Bognor this weekend. I think he's just tired, and quite frankly, I'm not going to go and ask him. not anytime soon. So I'll give it a couple of weeks, and then I'll broach the question with him and just see, you know, if he can help. So what's he saying now? Package verification fail. So I don't know what that means. It's probably something fucked somewhere. Who knows? Who knows? Good evening, the old bricklayer. How are you? That goes again to yourself, Ben. Again, no pressure on it, but we have got Fareham open till 11 on the Friday, if you happen to be in the area. But like I say, no pressure with it at all. As long as it's all good, you'll be up for it. Yeah, that's good. Oh, I didn't know you'd been down today, Captain. Hope you had a good session. Go on, tell me you filled Funhouse back up for me. Got them pots back up to at least a 10. That is going to take a while, innit? Well, it could be software, but it's the fact that it also keeps intermittently giving Windows blue screens, which seem to be implying a hardware fault. I mean, it could be the drive. It could be the drive that's gone up the wall. I suppose the next step is to chuck one of the old drives back in, isn't it? But I don't rightfully know. It's something for me to investigate at some point. Don't know where to look. 3 phones, tablet, and TV going. Ooh. It does have multiple drives, yes. I could try putting one of the old drives back in. In fact, I've got the party time one sat in front of me. Although it was sat on top of a speaker at one point, so that's probably not going to do it much good. Yeah, I guess we could try chucking that drive in, see what happens. Yes, you can have Monopoly big event, no problem. Mr. Kempin, I've also got yours noted, and I will be spinning the reels on roller coaster in a moment. So bear with me. John Kenneth Williams, good, thank you, my friend. How are you? The big event. That's going to be for Joe. Right, so let's cover that piece of crap up. Let's have a bit of big event running, haven't we? Can you, last hour or so I've been sat here absolutely freezing. Turn these bloody things on. Temperature goes through the roof. See, it's saying package verification fail, but it's clearly still checking the packages. So what's that all about? What heresy is this? Right, off you go anyway, Joe. Right, so where have we got to with roller coaster? There is the question. Obviously you can see the app in front of you. You'll notice there's new artwork for the high-low gamble trail, as it were. The nudge artwork is relatively new. The nudges don't do anything yet, but I've got the artwork ready for when they do. Obviously the little man, he was already there. The reels were already there. The buttons, we mentioned the other night about the cancel button. It just doesn't fit on the left. So I've moved it to the right. I've just noticed that the reels don't fit that well either, do they? So I perhaps need to do a bit of something with them as well. I mean, they're close enough. You can see clearly what the fruits are, but they do look like they're tending to the left, which is a bit of a pain. Evening Cobb, evening Psycho. Hope you're both well. Right, so how much have I actually done on it? So obviously I can put coins in. I saw this the other day anyway. I can spin the reels. So all that's looking out there, it's saying it's a new campaign, so it's basically starting at 0 and working its way up. The maximum position it can go to is 5 on the number trail. Obviously you won't see this. This will be in the background. You will never actually see that bit. So position 5 was as high as it said it could go, so let's see if we can get past 5. No, we can't. Do need to work that out. My start button should be flashing there, but it keeps stopping for some reason. I do need to figure that one out. It's sporadic as to whether it works or not. So again, it's not trail held, so it's going to go back to 0. It's going to start a new campaign. And this time it can go all the way up if it wants. There's still a random element to it. Oh, tried the full Waldridge for a jackpot. Failed miserably. Right, yeah, so that's enough numbers, isn't it? So press start. At which point this is where it would normally start the feature. At the moment it just pays me a £3 win. That's roughly how much I'm going to value a board entry at. You have to get the figures up to £3 for it to be able to offer you a board entry. Okay, so obviously that trail's now over. Press start, starts a new campaign again. Monopoly's gonna let me actually demo it in a minute. Fuck off! Every time. Good evening, Main John Newton. How are you, sir? Hope you're well. Welcome to the Tuesday evening show. Again, no trail held, so it's a new classed as a new campaign. No trail held again, new campaign. There are some new bits on it, I promise. Just whether I can actually get them to trigger for it to demonstrate. Numbers again. There we go, £3 win. And off we go again. Poo time in about 10 minutes. Cheers for sharing, Ian. Sharing's caring and all that. Okay, so that's the third trail load. Third trail load, four or above, will grant you a feature entry. There you go. So that works. Right, so the other bit I'll show you, if I click that little box there, that's my little cheat box. So if I now press start, that should roll in melons, hopefully. Oh look, there it is. Okay, so we've got high-low. I can collect £2 or I can high-low gamble. Go lower than a 9. That gives me the JPMs on a 6. Okay, higher than a 6. Am I crazy? I am crazy, it would seem. I've already gambled that once, I don't know if I have or not. Whatever. Fucking left-hand wheels, deadly tonight. No worries at all, Mr. Johnson. As you can see, the high-low works to an extent. Obviously, it's limited, but you know, it works to an extent. This roller coaster, it's not one for gambling. You're not normally going to gamble out a jackpot on it, so it does tend to be 1 or 2 gambles. So if you get the first gamble right, unless it's a dead cert, you're pretty much going to exchange at that point. But I'll go lower than a 12. 4 quid. At that point I can press collect. Should count it to £506. Shouldn't trail load. That I do need to work on, because I don't think it trail loads after a win is collected. But these are all the bits that I need to find so that I can fix them. So yeah, notice how the bloody buttons flashing this stuff. So that bit doesn't work. The bit where it's trail loads, that doesn't work, but at least the button flashes. Okay, no trail loads, obviously no bonus there. Collect button's still lit, that needs fixing. Probably scratching away in the background, making notes. These are all the bits and bobs that need to be sorted on it. So the other thing it should do is a third holding in, but roller coaster, it's very rare that it does a third hold, unless it's absolutely buzzed up off its tits. It very rarely holds 3 times for a win. I think it would much more likely give you a feature board. This Monopoly's doing my head in. Up and down like fucking horse draws. Go on, number 1, you can do it. Every time, and it's in that same spot every time as well. Okay, third trail loads, 4 or above. There's your feature entry. So it's getting there. It's getting all the basic bits. Still a fucking long way to go, don't get me wrong. But the hold and cancel works. Try for mixed bars, why not? So yeah, what do we think so far then, guys? Are we impressed? Indifferent? Infamy? What do we think? Okay, let's click the cheat button again. So that should now roll grapes, not grapes, melons in. So again, we're currently on win number 4. So up the trail it's number 4, the maximum is number 5. So if I get lower, so 4, 100% guaranteed that will lose. So yeah, it's not one for really gambling out on the trail. Get yourself to the exchange point and press exchange. Camping says very good. So we gamble lower, should win, although it could theoretically lose. You'll notice the exchange button does flash, but all it does is press collect at the moment because there's just nothing for it to do. Obviously this white snake that winds its way up the machine, that is going to be the trail. Not quite sure how I'm going to do it yet, but that's roughly what it will look like. That's roughly the shape of the board, and I'll find a way. Yeah. Can't believe it's not finished yet. I know, it's terrible. Terrible, Mr. Mackenzie. Yeah, it'll come, Martin. You know, at the end of the day, it will come. And hopefully you guys will enjoy it. I mean, as I said before, all I ask of you guys in the meantime is just keep doing what you're doing. If you're enjoying the apps, just keep playing. Watch the odd advert here and there. And it means I can just forget about everything else and just purely focus on this. You know, that's the dream, really. Just get this done. And from the point of view of the app, I mean, it's open for debate as to when I supply it to you guys. I mean, as it is now, it would be probably useful for you guys to have it, but there's not a lot going off. So it's not something I'd expect people to sit at for hours. So, you know, at what point we give it as to testers, I don't know. The one other thing I would say is if I come back out of there, pretty sure, does it? No, it does. I didn't think it saved the balance, but it would appear that it actually does. But, you know, all bits like that just need to be checked, tested, make sure they're in there. It'll be usable and playable for you guys. I'm on version 1 because it's only me playing it, quite frankly, so I don't see why you'd need anything other than version 1. So yeah, that's as far as I've got with it at the moment, which I would say it's been easy, and it should really be easy, but I think what's happened with this is I'm trying to put in bits of all the other games and make it all work together. So there's bits of Hyper Viper in there, so the third holds and that, because if you think Casino Crazy Club doesn't do the third holding in thing, so it's fruits from Casino Crazy, the trail is from Casino Crazy Club, because all I've done is changed it so if you're 4 or above it gives you the feature entry. All the trail hold and all that, that's Casino Crazy. The numbers are Casino Crazy. Third holding in, that's Super Hyper Viper. Blackpool Nights, you should notice on this, and the live stream probably doesn't do it justice, but the reels should be pretty smooth. That's from Blackpool Nights. I actually put a lot of effort in Blackpool Nights working out about different refresh rates, because if you have a 30 frames per second, a 60 or a 120, it massively differed as to what experience you got, and I've tried to make it so that they all work reasonably. The only ones that might be a little bit dodgy are 30 FPS, which I don't think there's that many phones out there now that have to run at 30 frames per second. This is currently set to 60, but obviously the live stream is only at 30, so, you know, but it's quite smooth, put it that way. The reels should look quite nice as they're spinning. I just need to sort the alignment out slightly. I'll figure it though. It'll all be done, don't you worry. It'll all be great. Go on, hold again, you bugger. It came in, yay! So we're currently on win number 1. The maximum I can get to is win number 2. Higher than a 5. This is 6, yay! £1.20. Happy days. Good evening, Wayne Walker. How are you, sir? Hope you're good. Just doing a quick demo of the progress on the new Cashman app. Also demonstrating the fact that the iPube's fucked itself in the bottom again. But yeah, we're good. So yeah, the iPube, are we wanting to swap the drive? Shall we swap the drive and see what happens? Because what I should be able to do is show you guys what an absolute fuck about it is to change a drive on this machine. Then we'll get to see how many beautiful fucking messages come up and tell us that we've done something wrong. Bonus does not work, Mr. McKenzie, no. Bonus doesn't work, nudges don't work. It does recognise the bonus, so it knows when the bonus is rolled in, but it just doesn't do anything about it at the moment. See, the next step with that, a lot of the time the bonus nudges in, so I've got to work that out as well. Everybody's saying swap it. Swap the drive, swap the drive, swap the drive, swap the drive. Right, so let's see what we can do then, shall we? Jackpot Jack's in the house. Brian Barnett, hope you're well, sir. Hope you're good. So I was going to play your sound effect earlier, but I totally forgot. Where are you?
The beast is gonna pay!
Who else was it? There was somebody else I was going to play a sound effect for, but I can't remember. Oh, yippee. Afternoon, Just Slots, how are you? Well, thank you very much, Just Slots. What do you think to the new app, though? Oh, you're talking to Jackpot. Oh, I understand now. I was going to say. You can't be talking to me. Right, come on then. Let's see if Cashman can get himself fucking electrocuted. Let's do this shit. Update not requested is not necessary for this protocol. Fuck knows. Piss fucked. Right. Oops. Whip the front off. Right, I will put that back on. Mr. Kempin, are you alright for 10 minutes, Captain? If I just pop this new drive in. I'll put you guys there. That's probably the most useful screen to you at the moment. It's going to be the party time drive. Actually, I've just got to remember how you fucking do it. That's the next piece of fun. All about fun, innit? Boom. Or pond. Goes to 24. Oh no, 6 goes to 12 even. Get it right, Cashman, get it right, son. Radical idea. I am going to put my proper glasses back on so I might actually be able to see what I'm fucking doing.
Calling all winners. Get your fingers ready. It's another big event bonus.
Yay! Oh yes, we do love a big event bonus.
Pick a community chest box.
You should just work me way along the top.
Lovely. Oh my! Lovely. 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 Wonderful. Come on. Well. Come on! What a dynamo!
Oh,
Hey! Ready?
find the fucking reset.
What a dynamo!
It's clearly there, but I never find it. Get stuffed.
Come on! Come on! Go to jail! Go to jail! Ready? Splish splash! Sizzle! Come on! Ka-ching! What a dynamo!
What a dynamo!
Congratulations! All aboard!
54.50. She goes. Ow! And number 3, just to complete the job. Motherfucker. Wow. That's what you call a blowout. Right, so I've put the new drive in. I've put in the new config key. I've pressed the reset button copious amounts of time. Right. Should hopefully be it. Get it back on and see what happens, shall we? But yeah, you guys should be able to see what this says on screen as and when it starts saying stuff.
All
Boop, boop. Booting! Next slot to create is Psycho Cash Beast, is it? Oh, Bayek. Don't know about that, lad.
Psycho Cash Beast.
Right, where did I put my config key? That's there. So yeah, it could be something as simple as the drive's gone up the wall. Alright, Jax is just... Oh, okay. Spoken to OAB and he says he's going to try and make it Friday evening. So yeah, for anybody that's not already aware, Friday evening we will be having a Bigger Boys session from Fareham. So, if you're into your digicabs. Friday, Governor, remind me, Governor, what time did we say go live from? It was either 7 or 8. I can't actually remember what we agreed. But we will be in Fairham from around about 6 PM. If anybody wants to pop along and say hello, you're more than welcome. So Mr. Tooth, Matt Aston, if you're watching, more than welcome to pop along and say hello. There'll be myself, the Governor, Concept, hopefully Chilston. He's not 100% confirmed, but fingers crossed. Dan that was in earlier may well be there. OAB may well be there. So yeah, should be good. And yeah, we are going to be playing the bigger boys machines. Not on crazy stake. We're not going to be doing, you know, 3 grand versus or anything daft like that. But you know, we'll be doing sort of 50p stakes, that kind of jazz.
Pick a community chest card.
There we go again. We're off and running. Mr. Concept in, is he? Oh yeah, like Ben might be coming. Sorry, Ben. Totally forgot there, sir. Nearly got all the names. See, nearly's good for Cashman. Nearly's as good as Cashman can ever hope to attain. So yeah. But anyway, it should be a good night. Whether you're if you intend attending in person, or if you intend attending virtually. We should, yeah, get another name. The most obvious one, Jackpot Jacks, I believe, will be coming as well. So, we should see a jackpot. You know what I mean? If anyone can get one, it's Jackpot Jacks. Bless her.
Go to jail.
Cobb wouldn't, but Alan has needs. What? Crazy boys. Right, Mr. Kempin. Adors and Ladors. Club. Let's get this fired up for you. Yes, Jackpot Jacks is being invited this time. You are correct. How did I do that time? What do you reckon? Straight for number 3. Fucking owe me, bitch. $524. Hopefully it'll let me hand pay it. No. Of course it won't. That would be far too civilized. I'm going to force you to refeed the machine, Cashman. Because you don't have enough to do already. Right, so there we go. That's how you bank bust it. Hopefully that's what it'll be like on Friday night. Although at 50p ago, maybe not. Oh, Lord Allen. Got ya. I don't know why, but my mind went to Mountjoy. I really don't know why. Yes, Alan has needs. So yeah, again, if anyone wishes to join, you're more than welcome. But we will be live. It will be live on YouTube. We may be doing it 2 ways as well. Again, it's all in a bit of a state of flux, but we're thinking about, you know, some people are doing these vertical streams now. We're thinking about doing a horizontal version and a vertical version. Obviously, horizontal will be on one of the channels. The vertical version will be likely on the Governor's channel. Or the other way around, whichever way around you like, really. But then there is also the added adventure that OAB might be there, and he might want to push the go live button as well. So we'll see. We'll see what happens on the night. But obviously, we will cover everything that we do, and it will be put out live for you guys and girls. And I know it's not everybody's cup of tea. Don't panic. It's just a one-off. We just fancied something a bit different. We're trying to bring you, you know, the whole gamut of the slotting world. Showcase what the Mr. P's machines have, which a lot of arcades and that don't have anymore. Even on the digicabs, even on the Equinox terminals, you know, pots of gold's gone. Not pots of gold. It's one of the rainbow riches anyway. The French guy cooking, that's gone. Pie Factory, that's gone. Beetlejuice, that's gone. Boom. Oh, that's an idea, Mr. Governor. We could get them to finance it out their flutters. I know, it's a big decision, Mr. Mackenzie, but think about it. If you're at a computer, you can watch both. Oh, yeah. If you've got more than one device, you could watch both. Rest assured, we'll do our absolute best to make it entertaining for you guys anyway, as is always the case. And again, this live show is going to be with a massive shout out to Young Jack at Mr. P's Fairham. As if it was not for him, we would not be able to bring it to you. Right, Mr. Kempin, we're going to do this then, sir. Bit of Adders and Ladders Club. It is, of course, Viewer's Choice night, so if anyone else would like anything played, please just let me know in chat. And I'll see what I can do. So anyway, as you can see, the iPube, it's sat there validating everything, which is great. You think, oh, that was easy. Don't know what Cashman's moaning about. You wait. It does all the validation thing, and then it comes up and says, do you want to reset this device? Yeah. Decision made, I'll watch OAB. Well, Mr. Mackenzie. Bayek. Boom. Again, as much as I hate to plug another channel's videos, has anybody watched OAB's most recent video? I have to say, starts off a bit wank because he's in a bucket, but at the end of the show, he turns up in Fairham, which obviously is where he turned up on the live show the other night. And then he has a go at the game for party day. There was a game. It was Strike It Lucky. I won't spoil it, but you know, it's worth having a watch. That's all I'm going to say. Definitely worth having a watch. Got to stick to the plan and squeeze it, yeah. You don't want to be sat in an empty room squeezing it all day long, do you? Hold you bastard. Ugh. Alright, so Monopoly big event seems to be fucked after that jackpot. Ambery, good evening, hope you're well. Brian Barnett says, hope 08. None taken, Brian. None taken. Oh, I hope OAB turns up. At least then it'll be a decent fucking show. Okay. None taken. I'm only messing, mate. I'm only messing. He's, of course, the king of the digicabs. So does that mean we've got two lots of royalty in the room? There'll be the king of concept games and the king of digicabs. Oh, sorry to hear that, Anne-Marie. I'm only messing, Brian. I'm only messing, son. None taken. Oh, hello. Oh, where was the other bell? 1, 2, 3. I've got single bars. That'll do. Push others to gamble, right? Oh, 24 quid and bust. Yeah, I mean, if he wants to bang £3 through Dave's Equinox, he's more than welcome, but it's not for me, I'm afraid. 100 quid a head will do me, which is the plan. Cashman, why do I need to watch an advert for 1 minute before I play the app now? You're being greedy in your old age. Not that I'm aware of, Mr. Duffy. I've not put any update in the app, so I've not changed anything. So if they are making you watch for a minute now, that's pretty shit, really. But no, I'm not the money-grabbing bastard, I'm afraid. There's no benefit to me. Mr. Broom! He's here to clean up this town. Hope you're well, sir. Zang Anda 147 maximum break just now. Oh yeah, UK Championships on, isn't it, Mr. Kempen? I do believe. I doth believe. All for a minute, by heck. Well, like I say, it's not anything I've changed, Mr. Duffy. Maybe it's a Google changing policy, but yeah, I appreciate that's a bit of a ball ache, but it is what it is, I'm afraid. Right, come on then. Somebody want to see something played on the one machine that's working then? What do we fancy? Whatever you fancy, go on. Press the button, get lucky. Yeah, he's from Barnsley. He's from Barnsley, Brian Barnett. Old Zangander from Barnsley. I know Ding Junhui, he's got... Has he got a snooker school in Sheffield? I know he's big into Sheffield anyway. Have you missed out? Oh, you've missed all sorts, Ian. All sorts, mate. I see people to pick machines, to be fair. But we're connecting to the game manager. It's about this point that it'll say, oh, you need to reset.
Player 3, it's you.
Have you had a look, Mr. Broom? It was at the beginning, well, earlier on in the show. I did show it as promised. Quite possibly. It's a fucking old version of Windows, that's what I know. So if Zhang gets another in the next 3 tournaments, he'll pocket £147,000. Do you remember the days, though, even that, Mr. Duffy, that back in the day, people used to get £147,000 for getting a maximum break? Afternoon, Andrew Crouch, how are you? Hope you're well, sir. Right, so there we go. What's the little beauty saying now? The little ripper. Turn audit key to perform RAM clear. So all of that, it sat there and done all of that to then go, oh, actually, I need to do a reset. Like, what? Right, this is the bit where I definitely get an electric shock. Right. Choose RAM clear options. Press partial RAM clear button to clear accounting. Press factory default RAM clear button to clear accounting and restore factory default configuration. So I'd like a factory default RAM clear. RAM clear is in progress. Yes, indeed. Excuse me. RAM clear successful. There we go. Alright, let's turn the audit key back. Parameters not set. Turn audit key to enter initial setup. Okay, so we're going to go last known good configuration. Successfully imported. Okay. Right, and then I think that should. He says that should be it. But now it's probably going to want to reboot again. Let's see what it makes its mind up to do next. Okay, so we're back to the inspired screen, connecting to game manager. Game. Ooh. I've thought of something. I might need to enable the games. Anyway, do apologise, Mr. Kempin. Back with you again now, sir. So anyway, as you can see, when I go on about changing drives and being reluctant to do so, the iPube is just an absolute nightmare. T7, not so bad. All you've got to do with the T7 is just make sure you've got no credit in, turn it off, swap the drive, turn it back on again. Job done. There's none of this RAM clear bollocks or anything like that. A barrel of petrol would sort it. Yeah. Well, we could put it in a small boat, send it out to sea and sink it under gunfire. That could work as well. I was thinking about something. That's a third odd. Can I see your message about Filthy Rich? Watched a video about an abandoned mansion and in the games room was a Cluedo and a Filthy Rich. Do you have Filthy Rich? Let me add it to the list. I'll have a look for you, sir. Loading the selection screen. I've got a feeling it's going to come up and tell me all the games are disabled, which is not that much of an issue, but it's very rare for it just to work. So anyway, guys, how are we all? Are we all good? We all had a good week so far. Log. Logic log. Door log. Come on, who's logged in my door? Have you dropped a log in my door, Mr. Mackenzie? Oh, so close. Fuck me, we've got to drive. That was actually quite easy. I'm not gonna lie. I'll start off with the virus that is otherwise known as Party Time, and then we can see how we go from there. But I do need some money, which is in the other machine, which is highly useful as well. Let's knock that off. Look at the Irish. Yeah, no worries. Mr. Broom. If I could ask a favour, guys, if you're enjoying the show, if you could take a moment to leave a thumbs up, that would be awesome. As you can tell, the show tonight is a little bit chaotic. That's my... there you go, Martin knew. Martin knew. But we will see. Next time I boot it, Martin, that'll be the test. If it still works, then yeah, it's probably a fuck drive. That's probably what's caused that.
Off we go.
Which, funny you should mention that. Or a fucked drive. Obviously, I went into Bognor, do a bit of an arcade tour this morning, because quite frankly, I'm not sure what to do Thursday night. Whether we do a show from the arcade or if we just do one at home. Because obviously we're live Friday anyway from Fareham. The PC on party games at Bognor has failed. So basically, I got in there. All the slaves were pulled out because obviously Dave had been in having a look at it, and he basically said it was going to entail a trip to Kent to sort it out, basically. So yeah, so it just proves that it's not just my drives that fail, they all can fail at any time. But yes, we'll see regarding this one. Sounds like corrupt data. Yeah, I could go with that, Martin. Do you have a technical background at all, Martin? Are you into your computers or anything like that? Because that's the kind of person that would know what a checksum error is. I actually saw that, Joe. Yeah, I saw that. That was on your Facebook, wasn't it? I don't know if I gave it a thumbs up or not. I might have given it a sort of a cursory thumbs up as I went through, maybe. Don't actually know if I can get through to the snake here. Yep, can. As long as you press it quick, it lets you keep on nudging. So I'll have lots of gambles like this on Friday. There's one. Oh. Hopefully Mr. Concept will win more than 50p from 80 quid this time. Super bonus Joker is back indeed. Praise the fucking Lord. And all who's sailing him. Nudge spinner. Nudge pot 2 quid. Evening G. How are you, sir? Hope you well? Yeah. So it's like, do they call it a parity check? It's basically, yeah, there's a set of data and it performs an algorithm on that data and it knows what the outcome should be. And if the outcome isn't what it expects, that's when it throws an error. And these things, they are, for some reason, the iPube seems massively more locked down than the T7. But I think they're around a similar generation. It's just the drives that we have for the iPube are newer. Yeah, I mean, I did do computer science, but I'm so out of date with all that nonsense these days, so, you know, I'm just making it up as I go along. Good evening, Melissa. Welcome to the show. If you're after the update regarding roller coaster, Melissa, if you look right back at the beginning of the show, it was pretty much the first thing we did. Yeah. Well, do you remember when I put another drive in, didn't I, that my terminal shouldn't have played, the T7? And I had a hell of a job getting that fucking working again. It was the one that had Black Knight on it. Could only play it in demo mode anyway. And it updated something somewhere and just... It didn't then want to go back to where it was before. But again, going back to what I said earlier, I will have a word with Dave at some point, because there is the potential for a newer drive. So I'll ask that question again and see if he's now happy to supply me with a copy of this newer drive. The only reason it's an issue is because it's a cheeky drive. Let's put it that way. One the manufacturers might not approve of. And obviously Dave can't have it seem to be coming from him. So if it's out there in the ether, then I guess we can get a copy of it. If it's still not, then maybe not. Right, so let me just fill the T7 up. I'll steal the money back out of it. I mean, it's a good job I haven't just got 100 quid left in this. It's like a couple of weeks ago, I literally had 100 quid in him. And this would be a nightmare, because I've got to load both of them up. I think I've got about 250 in there at the moment. Catch of the day. Catch of the day. I don't know if it's just me, but you guys seem keen to have this drive back. That's interesting. Poor old eye of Anubis and all that bollocks, whatever his name was. Can't remember. See, that's a good sign as well. It's taken money as well. A lot of the time you'll change the drive and it doesn't know it's got a fucking note acceptor, and you're like, fuck's sake. Absolute pain in the arse.
Off we go.
I will go back to look at the Irish. This game is random. Is it really? So what do? We do fortune spins on. There is no gamble option, is there? A maximum of 50? No. Maximum of 99. Right, let's get you a bit of audio on the iPube. Get that straight in. Straight in. Oh, times 4 will do. Not going to say no to that one, are we? But yeah, anyway, so tonight has been a good example of all the nonsense that is involved in bringing these live shows to you guys. So obviously this I don't normally subject you to. Oh, behave yourself. Mr. Kempin, are you still in, Captain? If you are, I'm happy to carry on a little bit. You off, are you, Mr. Walker? No worries, mate. Sleep well, and we'll see you Thursday night. Next show is Thursday night. I don't know if it's going to be from home, away, Summer Bay. I don't know. But there will be a show from somewhere, 8 PM. All the way up. And on nudges. Exciting times. Nice one, Wayne. Have a good week, mate, and we'll see you on Thursday. If not before. Who knows? Who knows what might happen. So, other slot choices that I have. That's done. Filthy Rich for Ian Shaw. Look at the Irish is already underway. For John Broom. Joe, you wanted the Joker. Right, 60 goes to 75 sometimes. 75 goes to 500 sometimes as well. Just not that time. Cheaper to stay in on a Thursday, yeah? It probably is, to be fair. But obviously the governor and concept are down. The problem I have at the moment with doing live shows from Bognor is that Bognor, because it's winter hours, closes at 7 PM. So if we're going to do anything meaningful, we have to go live from 5, which is just a bit early, you know. A lot of people are still out and about and doing what they've got to do and on the way home from work. Some people are still at work, you know. So this is my worry with regards to doing live shows from Bognor at the moment. Obviously party day, if we do a bit of something party day, might be alright. I think with Maidstone, they came stumbling out of Maidstone around about fucking midnight, so I shouldn't imagine it'd be such an issue on party day. But again, we'll see, because it just depends how busy it is. Right, another 36 quid there for Joe. Alrighty then. So, would anyone else like to see anything else played? Come on, this is your chance. I know Mr. Kempton's like, just play Minecraft, man, get the fuck on with it. That Concept King will lead you astray. Why, is that what he did to you, Mr. Mackenzie? Did he shake his majestic baubles at you and cast you asunder? Well, this time 40p. This is the one, I'm feeling it. Maybe not. He sat on the bog, bought it from Hull instead. Okay. Pregnant nun in here. I was cold earlier, but it's warm in here now. Right, anyway, hope you enjoyed that, Mr. Kempin. I think that's enough adders for tonight. So bear in mind that if, well, next time we do a slot fighter, you could use it on that. This Sunday there won't be a slot fighter, as we are taking a little trip to Maidstone. So again, there may well be a live show from Maidstone. You're certainly not going to be short of live shows recently. Right, I've just realised I've got a message at the bottom there that needs to go. That's not the one. That's it. Boom. This look at the Irish is getting on my tits. I'm blaming you, John Broom. Blaming you, son. Want some kind of compensation? I'll compensate you with a live show, Mr. Mackenzie. How does that sound? If you want, I can give you something really crap, like a shout out. How great will that be? Great. Oh, big error. Look at the Irish. Nothing at all, John. Nothing at all, sir. What am I looking for? Filthy rich. Filthy rich. Right, so unfortunately, Ian, sure I don't have Filthy Rich. I think Gareth's offering to compensate you, Mr. Mackenzie. Careful what you wish for, son. Careful what you wish for. Go on then. 12 spins. That'll do. Stop, you bastard. Oh, big arrow. Right. Right, so what else can we play then? Trying to think of what they've got new in Fairham. Got Top Dollar, got Nitro, lot of luck. Conga Wonga, Conga Wonga, Conga Wonga. That's an interesting. That's an interesting name. Cobb's not a fan of the slot, but I thought it was all right. To be fair, didn't play it much, but you know, me and Fruity Loot had like 3 or 4 goes on it, and each time we put probably a $5 in, took a $10 out. So our experience of it was great. One wild pick. Bit of Maverick. Yeah, no worries. You will notice. So the live show the other day. Did anybody notice around about the 2-hour mark on that live show? I was saying, yeah, we're nearly done now. We're going to finish soon, and we ended up doing nearly 5 hours. 5 hours. But did you notice I didn't play Maverick? It wasn't in the best of moods when we went in. I did have a few quid on it. It wasn't in the best of moods. And there's a guy that goes in. I don't know his name, but I know him by sight. If you're watching, you know who you are. But he went on it. and he had, from what I can make out, a pretty good bash at it. He had an impressive looking bank, but whether that was a profitable bank or not, I don't know. So yeah, I didn't really get a chance. 5 hours of live show, didn't get a chance to play it. Well, so it's playing pretty much how it played the other day for me, which is not doing anything. Got cherries. A shite number. Lower. That'll do. In exchange for Maverick, should we do it? Higher. Lower. You notice all the numbers it's given me are shite numbers, and the exchange number's shite as well. You've got the little arrow there, that's where you exchange the number to. That's not being indicated to me that it's no good. We could exchange for a slightly better number, but I've gone lower. I've lost. So yeah, excuse me, the live show on Friday from Fairham. Not sure whether we'll really do any sort of classics before we do the digicab bit, because it is predominantly going to be all about the digicabs. But you know, we might do. We'll see. See what's cooking and what's not. And we'll make a decision based off of that. Have you missed me? Of course we have, G. Of course we have. Melissa, I'm not sure what you mean when you say the other machines. About the machines that are on screen, the left hand side is a 777 cabinet machine, the right hand side is an iPube like you might find in your local Weatherspoons. The one in the middle, that's a system called MFME, which is available for your Windows PC. Bloody hell, down to 20 odd quid in the iPube again. As much as a boil on the end of me twanger. I know, but the question is, whose boil, Mr. Mackenzie? Yes. See, that I think is a bad sign as well. If the nudges don't hold it, the reels do. So yes, definitely not in the happy mood. I don't know how many picks that is, so I'm going to assume it's 2. No, it was just 1. Nice one, Jay. You need any assistance in any way, mate, you know to get in touch. I'm going to let Reelum in time out because I'm fed up of getting up and down, to be fair. Miserable bastard tonight, aren't I? Crikey. I do apologise. This is not the usual level of service one strives to offer. Prize catch time. Okay, so it's on an ace. Is that a better sign? According to Dave, it doesn't really make a difference. Change for super hold, which is rubbish. Lower. £3, exchange for 10 nudges. Get around to the silver bar there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I reckon the single bar's there. That's a double 1, 2, 3. Let's exchange. Yay. Good afternoon, Colin. How are you, sir? Hope you're well. Thank you again for joining us at Ferrum the other day, sir. It is very much appreciated your support, sir. Death. Oh, got away with it with the ace. Fucking hell. Calm down, Cashman, calm down. Yeah, I didn't even get to check out my chase the ace. It's not a cheat, is it? But, you know, my little finding. Got 2 more gambles, let's do this. That looks good. Can't exchange for a better number. So it's the same fucking number, which is useful. Gotta be higher then, isn't it? For a guaranteed jackpot, higher. It'll do. It'll do. Is that the cash man? By that point, you've got all 3 lit as well, haven't you? Let's do that. Oh, 1 club short. 1 club short of the picnic. So what do we reckon? What do we reckon? Don't believe Maverick time's out, so happy to let it sit and think for a moment. So 3 lines complete. You can have win series, which is average, waltzes, which is average, knockouts. That's a guaranteed £15 as well. Big money is if you get all 4 lines complete. Big bucks is good. Oh, it's got lower. So what you kill me now? I still think this is the best feature to take, but this is essentially a roller coaster on roller coaster. Yeah, the MFME should work on laptop, yes. Don't know anything more about MFME, if you simply Google it, Mike Foxtrot, Mike Echo, follow your nose from there. They have their own website, their own support mechanisms, so should be able to help you get set up. quite sure how much I've won off of this. All the monies. Yeah, cheers, just slots. See you again soon, mate. State of that. The exchange number's shite. The number's shite. It's death. Yeah, boy. Anyway, guys, let it be known that we'll be finishing at 10 o'clock this evening. And like I say, keep your eyes peeled on the Facebook group. That's where obviously I'll put any notifications about what's happening later in the week. Oh no. I would load up the iPube a bit more, but again, it's just a fuck about getting money out of it. Yeah, no worries at all, John Broom. Thank you for popping in, sir. Don't forget thumbs up on your way out. I'm sure you've already done it anyway, but yeah, it's been nice seeing you, sir, and hopefully see you again soon. Hopefully Friday evening. Like I say, everybody get yourselves a drink in Friday evening. Just come and join us, and we can just sit and mong out in front of a couple of digicabs. Let's see what fucking happens. See what transpires. Shocking. Yes, public service advice there. If you're shocking, take care. Have care how you shock. Change for super hold, which is shy. We'll have one better number. Change for cash trap, which is shite. Lower. Change for super hold again, which is still shite. Death. Good evening, Genius Bar. How are you, sir? You well? Oh, give me a heart. fast. Knows when not to give you extra extra symbols, doesn't it? Or if you've already got the diamonds full, it'll keep offering you diamonds. So how's Genius this evening then? Hope you're well, Captain. Oh, Gareth is saying Genius Boyd like a big Jack Daniels, no ice, please. Fall asleep drunk with realistic slots as company. Wow, you sound like a prime candidate for Friday evening show, son. We're going to be live from Fareham again. We're going to be dipping our toes into the bigger boys' games. So if you're at a loose end and you fancy joining us, psychic, psychopathic was what the doctor said. Not psychic, psychopathic. £4. 2 more gambles would be nice. That's a no. You're in Waterlooville. I should know where that is, and I do apologise. Oh wow, yeah, literally, you you're pretty close there, aren't you, Captain? Well, we will be there Friday evening, as I mentioned earlier on the show. If anybody's in the area and wants to come down in person, more the merrier. They are open till 8 PM. We do have an extension-ish, which as long as you're in before 8 o'clock, there's no reason why you couldn't stay later, I guess. Again, if you don't want to make the pilgrimage, then we will be live, so you'll yeah, you'll be able to watch it live on YouTube anyway, which is even better. Are you singing and selling merch? What, on the night? No. Or is that signing? I mean, I could sign your dog. If you bring your dog along, I could sign it for you if you like. If that's what you're into. No, Gareth, no dancing. No dancing or prancing, as much as Mr. Mackenzie wishes it would be. You bring the marker, good man. So you can never find a fucking Sharpie when you need one, can you, eh? Death. Yeah, again, I do apologise about the lack of action on the T7 and the iPube tonight. I just need to fill them up. It's just such a long, boring process. This is the one. I'm feeling it. We're gonna get some nudge time going off here. That needs to be an ace. Bastard. It's death, isn't it? That's it, get sent over, get them filled up, Colin. Oh, yes. Exchange for Super Hold. No point changing the number. No point doing that either. Any news lately, mate, on anything I might have missed? Don't know. Obviously we did a demo of the latest app earlier on. I don't know if you are into the Cashman apps. Did a demo of that. We've done nothing but live shows the past couple of weeks. Celebrate Mr. P's obviously being 15 years old. As with Dave himself, I'll be quite happy when everything's over and done with. Means I can go back to lounging around and being lazy all day. Aside from working on the apps, of course. Well, Mr. Mackenzie, as choices go, this was an awesome one, but he's just not in a very good mood. Remember when you did a live stream on the T7s? That was really good fun. Where did we do that from, Colin? Are you on about Fairham the other day? Or are we talking older than that? Okay, so we've got nudge time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Never remember what bloody reel it is. I want to say reel 3. 2 lines complete, both symbols the same colour. Reel 3 is nudge time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, what should we cock it up again? Shabba. Maximum of 26 nudges. I will get the 27, don't you worry. 90 spins on Slingo Cleopatra today, 40p, £38, lots of blanks. Slingo, that's online, isn't it? That's the slot bingo or whatever they call it. Fuck that. Genius Bar's been watching the lives while he's been at work. Good man. Well, like I say, Friday. Well, I say Friday's the next one. Obviously, I need to do something Thursday, but I'm just not quite sure what. I don't know whether to do one from home, do one from Bognor. I mean, if I were to do one from the arcade, I'd still have to come home and do the weekly tournament draw. Because we're obviously going to be out Friday evening anyway. So yeah, I don't really know. I don't know. I can't handle the pressure.
On the pitch you hated, filth infatuated. Yeah.
What's that, Colin? You're saying I should do it from home? It's one of them though, 'cause we've obviously got concept down, we've got the governor down. Cobb wasn't there on Saturday, Colin, if that's what you're asking. No worries at all, Gareth. Have a good one, mate, and we'll speak to you soon. Try pressing the right button. Yeah, you may well have met OAB. On the blob, OTB. It has Space Invaders. I don't know if it's the physical unit from Tunbridge or not, but yes. It's got Space Invaders. It's got a couple of Red Gaming ones. It's got a lot of luck by Barcrest. It may well be Cobb. I don't know. I don't know how many of them he's got. Guess that's the ultimate question, isn't it? How many has he got? Give me a diamond, you bastard. Oh no. Too late. Okay, so we've got 3 lines lit now. So win series, waltzes, or knockouts. So we'll get knockouts just to show something different. This is the one I very comically fucked up in the arcade. Gotta go reel 3. And the number of knockouts you get is the number that's on the card. So as long as you're 8 or above, but if you hit the jackpot, it doesn't auto collect. If you press start, it will carry on. Did he have slippers on? his driving slippers, bless him. Met some fit ladies at the karaoke bar, did you? Like, oh, my name's Colin. Let me sing to you, love. As I mentioned earlier, Dave put a video out earlier, basically at one of his units, and it sounds like he's deliberating about what to put into Bogner for party day. So it'll be interesting to see what he comes back with from there. That again is another downside. If we try and do a live show from Bogner on Thursday, firstly, there's going to be a lot of stuff being changed around. Secondly, I can't really ask for flutter choices because I don't know what machines they're going to have. Shabba ranking needed, yeah? Yeah. I'm telling you, this is Colin. We need throws and spills next to Luxor, Mr. Hem. And as I'm sure you've now seen, Mr. Hem, throws and spills was in the video. So you never know your Luxor. You never know. There will be new machines going in, yes. I'm not going to speculate as to what it'll be. I don't think even Dave knows what's going to be going in. So, you know, there's no point me speculating about it. Rest assured, as soon as we have a new lineup, I'll obviously let you guys know about it. But like I say, we may well end up doing some form of live on party day and see what's what. We need a Maverick. I wonder if he's got any spare Mavericks anywhere. Dave, have you got any spare Mavericks? If so, can you put it in Bogner, please? Although I do think he said at one point that this is his only one that's in Fareham. He has two of them, does he? Let me know what new bar crest. Well, of course it will come. Yeah, no worries, man. You'll be first on my speed dial. My dial of speed. 2, 4, 6 below, 7 above. Oh, yeah. Need a diamond, please. Oh, it's not a diamond, is it? Lower. It knows it doesn't want to give me another suit. Higher than a 6 for a Ganti jackpot on Chase the Ace though. Death. No, it knew there, didn't it? Played me out perfectly there. Right, so I'm going to cover that over. Rest assured the T7 and the iPube will be back to full strength next live show. Hope you found the little bit about changing the drive even remotely interesting. It is just a little bit of a faff. But again, interesting to see. Good evening, Mary. How are you? Hope you're well. Guardiola, sack him. Well, this is it. You know, if I'd shocked myself into life, that would have been quite entertaining, I'm sure. You'd all have been sat around reminiscing in 10 years' time, like, do you ever remember what happened to that cat? Oh yeah, he blew himself up live. Give himself a Hasselhoff perm on a live show and never recovered. Fucking miles away here for jackpot. There's one of them. There's two of them. Wow. Absolutely no chance. That's why it's giving it me. Right, I'm going to go higher. Spade or a club. We'll take knockouts. Job's a good one. Fucking diamond again. Heart again, which we've already got. Diamond again, which we've already got. So again, this is very similar to where we were before. It's basically asking the question here: are we given a jackpot? Chase the aces jackpot. Spade or club is pretty much jackpot. So I predict this will mug us off, and I was correct. Well, me electrifying myself. Think of the views, Cashman, and the thumbs up. We could also do it as a short. Yeah, I get you, Mary. I understand. Well, no, I don't. It's unfair for me to say I understand, but I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Like I say, as long as you're okay, as long as your friends are all rallying around, you'll be all right. It's almost like I know it would mug me off, yeah. Skills, got skills. Yeah, it's almost like a block. It's almost like it's blocking me. I don't know why I banked those. I should have just nudged. Oh, whatever. Anyway. Right, anyway, guys, consider this your 5-minute warning. I'm going to be finishing at 10 o'clock. Like I say, we will be live again Thursday. Time to be confirmed. Depends if it's from the arcade or if it's from home or both. Rest assured, as soon as I know what's happening, I'll let you guys know. So just keep your eyes peeled on the Facebook page. And for definite, Friday, that's the one. Friday's the one. Shall I go for, let's go for that. I think it's number 2, I can't be arsed looking. Fruit roulette. This, if it's in a good mood, will give you the jackpot. If it's in a bad mood, it doesn't. Poor City fans. So again, I'm looking for a spade here. Death. Just gonna leave you boys to it, chatting away about football. It's all good. No, he's even lost track of the football, bless you. So I've got £1.15 credits remaining. That will be it for tonight. Super hold is super shite. Lower. Exchange for cash track, which is shite as well. Death. Probably a stupid question, but what is Pompey? Pompey? Because there was somebody in the arcade the other day that had that on his hoodie. I thought he was into old school Roman history. So went Pompeii Roman or something before it got destroyed. Hammers here, we don't like you. Lol. As I will explain, I'm shite at football. So, yeah. Oh, right, okay, so you're a Portsmouth fan, that's what you're saying. And that makes sense if you are from Waterlooville. Yes, indeed. Yeah, that would make sense. Right, yeah, anyway guys, that is me done for tonight. Like I say, hope you have a great remainder of your evening. We'll see you Thursday in some way, shape or form. Friday is the one to put in your diary. Genius Bar. If you do want to pop down, you know where we are, Captain. Not a problem. We'll be there from around about 6 o'clock. And probably live from either 7 or 8, something like that. Depends if we get delayed getting there. Depends if there's any issues with setting up the equipment. Blah, blah, blah. But yeah, it'd be good. Regardless, it would be good. So anyway, guys, have a great remainder of your evening. And yeah, we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.